A number of years ago, Cassie and I hosted a young couple from France, Aileen and Emmanuel. They were traveling around the U.S., filming a documentary about volunteerism in America. They had worked on a farm and filmed in Colorado, where they raised crops that went to a food pantry. They'd filmed and also worked at Habitat for Humanity locations in San Francisco, New Orleans, and Chicago, in fact, here in Lake County. They told us that many French simply wouldn't believe that Americans would do that kind of volunteer work. America's a rich country, full of self-centered people. We take selfies of our perfect lives. They went on to explain, in their country, the French consider themselves a very sympathetic people because the government has many different programs and funding that take care of those less fortunate. They wanted to demonstrate that there was a different way. They wanted to show a different side of America too. Cassie and I made the connection because she works as a volunteer coordinator at our local Habitat office. Before I started the diaconate program, I would occasionally find time to take a day off and work with other volunteers building a house. On one such occasion, I got a chance to meet Manuel, whose house it was that we were working on. He came to the Habitat office to turn in what are called his sweat equity hours, and he talked to my wife. "Oh, Manuel," my wife said, "I understand you met my husband today." "Yes. Does he work for Baxter Company that is sponsoring my house?" "No," my wife replied. "He just took a day off work to come help." My wife later told me that Manuel started to cry. "You mean your husband took a vacation day to work on my house, never having met me?" In our gospel today, Christ's call is not for more funding or some program from a capital. He's calling for more laborers. He's calling us. What to us may be a simple gesture, a gift of our time, a few hours, can make an enormous difference in someone's life. Here in Lake County, there are numerous places you can volunteer, not just at Habitat, but Bernie's Books, Beacon Place, St. Anastasia Food Pantry, Feed My Starving Children, Northern Illinois Food Bank, the PADS Shelter. Many hospitals take volunteers, St. Vincent de Paul Catholic Charities. Of course, United Way has a website, as does Volunteer Center. Just go to volunteercenterhelps.org. Then he said to his disciples, "The harvest is abundant, but the laborers are few. So ask the master of the harvest to send out laborers for his harvest." Will you be a laborer for God's abundant harvest?